And I'm telling you, it's one of the most fun, most kilig, smartest, wittiest meet cutes that I've ever read. Hi everyone, this is Paul Loves to Read, and as you know, in this channel, it's all about spreading the love and joy for literature. And we hope our little channel helps you find the right book for you. So for today, I'm going to share with you this really cool book. It's called Cleopatra and Frankenstein by Coco Mellors. And I also really love the cover. Super, super nice, unique cover of a book. Very catchy, diba? I just needed to say that. Yeah. So it was published in oh wow, new bagong bago. 2022. So it's published this year. I bought the book because I see it everywhere in social media, in the bookstagram of the world, and also the cover is just so catchy. And the title is so catchy as well, Cleopatra and Frankenstein. Yeah, medyo mababaw ako dun, pero it paid off, guys. It's a really good book. So the story revolves around these two very strong personality, polarizing characters called Cleo and Frank. And they're, it's a love story, okay? And their love for each other is just so extreme that it affects the people around them in some way or form. Their love for each other is equally destructive, but also healing. So that's how I described it in my review. And I guess just an intro also. The way the first chapter opens with how they met, how Cleo and Frank met, and I'm telling you, it's one of the most fun, most kilig, smartest, wittiest meet cutes that I've ever read. And I could picture it in a movie maybe or in a TV series, but I don't think anything would match your own imagination while reading it. So it's chapter 1 talaga, the way they met, the language exchange, the dialogue, the conversation, very, very catchy. It would hook you from the start. Quick summary without spoilers. Cleo is an artist. She's a painter. Frank is a has an advertising agency or firm. So he's the head of that. That's his own company. And then they are surrounded by friends, by people who love them, but also have very different personalities. So it doesn't really follow a traditional plot in that sense. Kaya mahirap magbigay ng summary. But it just talks about Cleo and Frank and their friends around them and how they kind of affect each other. But the focus for me, the focus of the story, or the focus of the theme of the story is really about, you know, what we do, what can we do in the name of love and in the name of friendship. So may extreme siya. There's a lot of extremes here. And there are different characters that are significant to Cleo and Frank as well. And all the characters, Cleo and Frank included, are all imperfect characters. They are all flawed. They are all, at some level, they're all kind of annoying characters. They're very human in that sense. They're vulnerable. They have faults. They have dreams, and all of that, right? It's very extreme. The way the story is told, the way the story is written, it's very extreme. You could see it in a movie, in your mind's movie. But I thought that's intentional, and I thought that's what made it beautiful. It doesn't follow the conventional storytelling, but it does have a lot of conflicts, smaller conflicts here and there, and the characters, the protagonists, trying to solve them. But then the more they do, the more they realize that it's just not working out, or the more they realize that they do try. There's that, yun pa yung interesting doon, diba, na you really want to try to make things work. You want to succeed in something, but then not everything goes your way, but you still keep trying. Sometimes you get blinded by it. Sometimes you think it's for the best, but then not really. Parang ganyan. So it's a push and pull kind of feeling. That's how it is. For Cleo, for example, Cleo, you would love her one minute, and then you would love her in one chapter, and then you'd absolutely hate her in the next. Frank is the same way. Frank is a great guy, and then you realize in the next chapter he could be a douche. That's the type of characters you will see here. They are all flawed, they're all at fault, but also you would love them all the same. That's why it's amazing how she wrote this. Kasi it's very real, it's very relatable. It's dark, okay? I'm not joking. It is dark, okay? But it's also about love. It's also about trying to find that right person for you. So if that's the type of genre that you're looking for, I think you might appreciate this. It has a very satisfying ending, I have to say. Okay, it has a very satisfying ending. It has dark moments. It has very hot and heavy, lusty, sexy moments. It has that. It has gloriously joyful moments as well. It's like a collage of different extreme moments of a person's life put into one story. And it's as a whole, it's nice. It looks great. And the best thing about it is that the author ended the story really, really well, I have to say. Because it's tough to end a story like this. Because, like I said, it doesn't have a traditional plot or storytelling format, not completely different. So it's tough to end it nicely. But she did. She managed to end it, satisfying ending, not sensationalized ending, just right. So it's a good book. I did see though that it has mixed reviews. It's I guess just like the two protagonists, Cleo and Frank. It has very polarizing reviews. The people who love this book really love this book, like how I sound right now. But the people who don't like this book just really hates it absolutely. Na parang they don't get it. What's the point? Blah blah blah. So it is polarizing, I guess. But me, I absolutely enjoyed it. It's a fun ride. I loved it. Yeah. So there you have it. I hope that convinced you somehow to try the book. Again, very lovely cover. If you manage to find it, get the hard copy, get the real book instead of the ebook, because this is something you want to display in your shelf. Thank you.